Hello everyone, my name is Ruth, and today I'll be starting the relationship series, and I'll be starting with patience in a relationship. And I've come to understand that practicing relation and patience in a relationship will help you understand what this person is and to see them for what they really are. So, because love is kind and love is patient. So practicing patience in your relationship will give you a clear understanding of who this person is as time goes on. And there are ways to practice patience. And number one is to try to see your partner's point of view. When you get to understand that your partner was brought up differently from you, both of you have different experience, and when you try and understand where they are coming from, the point and see things from their view, you will get to understand each other, and understanding each other means you have to be patient with each other. Secondly, go with lower expectations. I say most people tend to find issues with this. Say go with expectations in your relationship. Yes, so you have to lower the expectations you go with. Because if you go with too much expectations and they don't meet it, it will make you feel as though this person doesn't love you. But that's not true. I tell people most times who come for counseling that when you come for when you say your partners don't meet your expectations, what do you mean by that? Because if you go into a relationship with too much expectations, you're going to hurt yourself. Yes, go with those things you feel or you think are very important to you. Do you understand? Then when you get into the relationship, you cannot build expectations based on what you see. Because if you go with too much expectations, sorry to say, you will hurt yourself, and you don't expect this person to meet your expectations, things that they don't understand, because it takes time to understand these things. So if really you're going to go into a relationship, go with lower expectations. Don't expect too much, because people love differently. Love is in people. So the way I love, this other person might not love that same way. So if you're coming to a relationship with so much expectations, there's every probability that I might not meet it, and the way I love might not be the way you love. So let this person show you how they are capable of loving. Then it's not meant for you to make a choice. Am I okay with the way this person loves me, or do I think I should go? It's your choice, but go with lower expectations, and when you get into the relationship, you can now build. Number 3, remind yourself that you only make things worse if you're not patient. Being impatient comes with a lot of risk. Even when we eventually get married, you have to practice patience, because one of the things, love is patience, love is kind. So practicing love means you have to practice being patient. You have to be patient with this person. So if you're not patient with your partner, there's every risk you will not see the best in them. There's every tendency that you will not see this person for who they are. So practice being patient more often. Try to understand how this person is, how this person sees their thing, how this person is capable of loving. When you learn being patient, it means that you're ready to you're ready to make people be who they are around you. You're not forcing it. You're giving them the freedom. You're giving them the freedom to show you who they are. Before, always remind your partner that you love them. You see, the fact that I'm in a relationship with you, and you're in a relationship with anyone, it means that no matter the challenges or what we face, I won't stop reminding you that I love you. I would definitely appreciate every effort you put in the relationship. That goes two ways, not just one person. That's why it's a relationship, two people in a ship. Learn to appreciate your partner. Learn to remind them that you love them. Learn to appreciate the efforts that they put. Because when you do this and they see it, it's like you're telling this person that I love you, I see you, I appreciate your efforts. Yes, I want more. But for the ones you've done, I appreciate them and I see you. So when you do this, you're acknowledging that what they are doing, you're seeing it. Even if they are not doing much, but the little they are doing, you're seeing it, and you to bring out more from them. So, and through this way, you're telling yourself that I have to be patient with this person. He's trying, he's putting a lot of effort, so I have to acknowledge the effort he's putting. And number 5, learn to accept uncomfortable situations. Sometimes things might not go the way we expect them to, and then we learn to be impatient, and it's like we want to give up. But we forget that individually we go through challenges, and sometimes things might not turn out the way we expect them to. Do we give up on ourselves? No, we don't. So when uncomfortable situation comes, don't run away from it. And be patient enough to try to make sure you sort it out. Yes, try to make sure you sort it out, and don't let impatience win in this situation. Try and be patient enough to sit down and adjust whatsoever thing or whatsoever situation you and your partner, or challenges you and your partner are going through. Then last but not the least, pray. You see, one of the person who taught us patience is Christ. He has never for once given up on us. He has never made us feel as though we are not worthy of his love. God is the most patient being, and despite everything we do, he has been patient with us, and he doesn't give up on us. When we are wrong, he gives us the freedom to still come back to him without being judged. So pray and use the lifestyle of Christ, and judge how you want your relationship to be. Because if Christ should be patient with you, you should be patient. You should practice being patient with your partner. You don't give up on your partner. And when you tend to count what impatience might risk your relationship in, you practice it more. When you count what impatience might cost your relationship, you learn to be patient more. And there's every tendency that if you don't practice being patient, you might not get the best in your relationship. Don't rush anyone. Allow them to show you how they are capable of loving. Allow people show you who they are. So you will not say, I never knew this person was like this. No. When you allow people and you give them the freedom to show you how they know how to love, you will not be so surprised. I know you cannot know everyone immediately. You cannot know people immediately. It takes time, and that time means patience. Allow them. Then you can now choose, make a choice or your decision of I want to be with you. I'm ready to do this thing with you, with the risk or whatsoever comes with it. But practice patience more often. Practice patience daily in your relationship, and learn to see things from each other's point of view. As I said earlier, learn to go into a relationship with lower expectations. Always remind your partner that you love them. Always pray. Learn to adjust to uncomfortable situations. Oh, and before I forget, there are situations where you tend to find that it's beyond your control. Don't let it affect your relationship. Like, let me give an example of when your partner might promise you something, to get you a gift or anything, and because you feel this person promised you this thing and didn't meet it, you tend to be harsh or rude, or you say unreasonable words. When you find yourself in that situation, always understand that anything that is beyond your control, let it go for your peace sake. For your peace sake. And through this way, you'll be patient with this person to allow them fulfill their promise when they want to. You don't rush people, okay? So learn to give people the freedom to love you the way they know how to love you. Be patient with them. Even if they don't meet your expectations, it's left for you to decide if that is what you want or not. Or learn to practice patience daily. Yes, practice patience daily. Don't easily give up on people. Learn to see the best in people, because you won't want to give up on yourself. Learn to see the best in people and practice patience every day in your relationship. Thank you very much, and I'll continue next week.